Hi guys, Righteous Raymond back here again with another surprising, shocking Bible study. I know it's been a while, but I'm going to get back on my Bible study teachings. And I decided to start back with this interesting passage about stars. Stars? Have you ever heard a sermon preached about stars, like the ones in heaven and things like that? Okay, so we're going to go to Matthew chapter 2. And it's interesting because Jesus had a star. A star announced the birth of Jesus, okay? So I'm going to read to y'all select passages in Matthew 2. And I want y'all to tell me what you think in the comment section. So this subsection is the visit of the wise men. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. So it's kind of weird because it's like, if Jerusalem is here, and it's like off to the east, it's like, so people from the east? I know they hadn't verbally heard anything because it wasn't like they had like TikTok or anything or Facebook or the news, phone calls, cell phones. So how did they know in the east that Jesus was born further west? Let's keep reading. Saying, so the wise men from the east came to Jerusalem saying, where is he who has been born King of the Jews? You all, that shocked me. I was like, wait a minute. So these men who are not even Jewish or not Hebrew, they're not like the covenant people of God, you mean to tell me that they knew that a king of the Jews had been born because how do they know? And you know, in children's illustrative Bibles, they have like three wise men. You hear the sons, Christmas sons, three wise men. The Bible did not tell you how many men it was. It could have been 50 men. It could have been 100 men. It just says wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. And Christianity, we usually teach against like astrology and stuff like that. Some more like strict denominations teach against astrology. And it's like, that's interesting because like these people from the east, they were looking at the stars, they were observing the stars, okay? So where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose. We saw his star when it rose. So scientists there's astrology and astronomy. So astronomers see that stars are like way, like how many light years away, and we just see their light because it's such a huge, bright being that's so far away. It is like a little tiny pin dot to us. Especially in the country, in the black skies, there's not a lot of pollution. You can see the stars. So if it's like thousands of millions of light years or whatever far away, how can a star rise and move and point a person from the east to a person in the west? Do y'all see what I'm getting? This is very shocking and surprising. Okay, let's keep reading. They said, where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him. So not only did a star move, a star was animate. It wasn't like a stationary dot somewhere a million galaxies away. It could move. The star could physically move and signify to people that something was going on. And they could follow the star. And the star could be read to tell them that somebody was a king. You could tell somebody's destiny from a star, or these being from the east could. That was interesting. Verse 3, when Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. So this must have been kind of like maybe a known thing at the time, because how in the world can people from the east trouble an entire nation further west? How can you trouble a whole bunch of people with talking about a star? Like, you didn't hear you didn't see like in the sky, this is King of the Jews. A star told you all this. You got this from a star. Okay. And it was so like believable to them that the King Herod was troubled and all Jerusalem with him. And assembling all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them whether Christ was to be born. So this is shocking because this King Herod believed the people from the east, the men from the east, so much so that he called a convention, an assembly, a meeting of all the chief priests, not 90% of them, but every single one of them, and the scribes of the people. He asked them because they knew that Jesus' birth, they knew that the Christ, the Messiah's birth was going to be, prophetic. It was fulfilling Old Testament prophecy, okay, from the Torah. So everybody knew, this was common knowledge in Jerusalem, that we're waiting for the Messiah to come, okay, the King of the Jews to come. And he was so nervous about his position he called the chief priests and the scribes and asked them, where the Christ is going to be born at? And they told him, according to the scripture, in Bethlehem of Judea, for so it is written by the prophet, Old Testament prophets, and you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for from you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. Let's keep reading, okay? Then Herod the king summoned the wise men. They say 3 in the children's books in the songs, in the Christmas songs. It could have literally been 1,000 men. We don't know how many men it was. It could have been 2. It could have been 10,000. We don't know. We're just gonna say, because traditionally we just say 3, but I'm gonna say 50. I'm gonna say let's go for 50. I'm gonna just go for 50. Okay. So Herod, some of the wise men secretly. So he's nervous. He's nervous publicly and he's nervous in private. He's like, he brought them secretly to him and he ascertained from them what time the star had appeared. So Herod, is he an astrologer too? Is he an astrologer too? He's like, what time did it show up? Maybe like two months ago? Was it 3 months ago? Because remember, y'all, they didn't have like cars like we have. They had to ride like horses and camels, and they had to walk. They had to take a time to get there. So I don't know where they came from. There was someone in the east. It could have took them 2 days to get there. It could have took them 2 months, 2 weeks. We don't know. Okay, so he asked me around what time the star appeared, and he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search diligently for the child, and we have found him. Bring me word." So that I too may come and worship him. He's being fake. He's not really going to worship him. He's going to try to kill him because he's like, I'm the king of the Jews. You never take my place. So he was really trying to just find out where he was at so he can hurt him and kill him. After listening to the king, they went on their way. And behold, the star that they had seen when it rose went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. So the star, they were following this star. They were following the star. And the star, the star, when they had seen it rose, when it rose, went before them. So the star is moving. The star is moving through the sky. It's saying like, over here, he's over here. Look, he's over here. The star is not stationary like they call in the science books, or whatever, in astronomy. The star can move. Okay. The star that they had seen when it rose went before them until it came to rest over the place with the child. So the star stopped directly over Jesus's birthplace. Directly over. It moved. Remember, it rose and it moved and it stopped, parked right over his head. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Over here. He's over here. Okay. When they saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. They're like, oh my God, this is Raphael. We got him. Yes, the King of the Jews. We found him. We found him. We found him. They're excited, y'all. They're really excited. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down and worshiped him. Imagine, y'all, you just had a baby in Methodist or Baptist hospital, and some 50 men walk up in your hospital room and just bow down worshiping your baby. That's shocking. That's surprising. You're like, who are you? First off, who are you? How'd you get past hospital security? Of course, it was not hospitals, but this is a house at this time. And going to the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down and worshiped him. Then opened their treasures. Now, they had treasure chests. They offered him gifts. So, our baby showers, we give like diapers, bottles, baby wipes, baby rattles. They used to do baby rattles back in the day. But they bringing like a baby shower type stuff? No. They brought gifts like gold. Gold? Who gives a newborn baby gold bars? It was gold bracelets, gold jewelry, gold necklaces. I'm not sure what. Jesus wasn't no broke. His mom and daddy wasn't broke. His stepdaddy, they weren't broke. They had gold. You think they didn't sell it? You think they just kept it around? I'm thinking Mary probably pawned some of that stuff, okay? And sold some of that stuff. They had the child gold, frankincense, and myrrh, okay? And they say, they all have symbolism, like gold symbolizes king, frankincense symbolizes priests or prophets, and then myrrh, it could symbolize like his death, like being buried. I can't remember which one they said was which. But some traditions say that these are gifts that you would give to a king, a priest, a prophet, or somebody who's going to pass away. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So the prophets are like, he's going to be king. He is king of the Jews. He got gold. He got the frankincense, and he got the myrrh. And being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed to their own country by another way. So even in a dream, though they weren't Jewish people, they were still warned by God in a dream. Don't disclose where Jesus is at, because King Herod going to try to kill him. Is that not a shocking, scary, not scary, but a shocking, surprising Bible study? That's crazy to me. Like, that's so wild to me. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, watch my other videos. Bye.